Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wildcard Sunday, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Washington Commanders.
Will Reichard, the kickoff for the Vikings.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wildcard Weekend here on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing right away is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play 1.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Crack all 80.
this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Attacking 18.
Here's Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Rodgers to return it. That will hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And this offense comes out, and they're just acting like it's week 1 of the regular season. They look sharp here early in this wild card matchup.
Yeah, I want them to come up and do that for me because I want to have that same calm that they exhibited in their opening drive. Well done by them.
Jake Moody now for the point after. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Vikings 0.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Quan Martin there on the tackle. Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now McCarthy. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Nifty move. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. It rips off a nice run there.
Back to Krosky-Merritt on first down. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8.
And the Washington first down.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. To the air with McCarthy. Caught on the right side by Jones. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, 28 yards. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
7 Pirates, 60 Vikings, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down, Washington, on a pickup of 18.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A.J. Brown, 45 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have a 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's second and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined that.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Complete to Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. An inside give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal, Minnesota.
Now Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Get it?
This will be caught by Brown. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Cortez at left side. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. That's Samuel caught left side. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Krasky Merritt is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 20-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
21.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Jones again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 24.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently. just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
70 Rangers, down, ready.
They go play action. Daniels. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Big yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
He'll keep it himself. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Krosky-Merritt going to try and push his way in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 31. Vikings 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Pass complete to Addison. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
Yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing is McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now McCarthy. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cowboy 82. 70 tracking 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
On the ready.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they go with Krosky-Merritt. Down to about the 22 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
The score, Commanders 38, Vikings 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Von Miller. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Here's 2nd down. To the air with McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one